Well, we're here. We're here with a special cigar, and that's not special. And I don't mean that in like an arrogant way. Like, I'm not saying anything bad about this brand. I'm saying it's not special. What I meant is the word special gets thrown around a lot. So this is not some ultra rare or super limited. Or you could have a brand that's a common brand like Fuente. Talking about Curly Head or Chateau regular Fuente. Within Fuentes, there's regular bullshit. There's, and then there is some rare stuff. But what I'm saying is, this is none of that. And what I'm trying to say is, I think tonight's going to be a good night. Not that I care. Not that I give a shit, though. Not that I give a shit. Not that I care. Not that I care too much. I don't care at all about PG. He's not my friend. I shouldn't say that. That's not true. He's my friend. Wow, these cigars coming in, and these were in sealed factory packs. These cigars coming in extremely damp. Bro, these cigars coming in very damp from the factory in a sealed factory bag. I don't know, like, what they put, in the bag. Holy shit!
Probably water.
Like it was a seal. It was like one of those Boveda bags, whatever the hell.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't know. I'll be honest too. The bag is like the wettest bag I've ever felt in my life. Holy shit! Like it's got weight to it from all the moisture in it. So I guess Don Kiki by Karen. It is the wettest cigar bag by Karen. Like it's got her face on it. You see the woman on the bottom there? You see it?
Look, man, I'm not. I see nothing, bro. I'm not accountable.
I mean, dude, this is the wettest. Don Kiki gets Karen moist. I don't know what's going on. I hope it's not as like.
I don't know anything about that.
What if it's
Richie, I don't know.
Forget it. What if it's his cousin or his kid? I don't. Okay, first off, I have questions. The cigar's not Don Kiki. It's it.
Okay.
They show Don Kiki like they show Don Kiki like we're supposed to know who Don Kiki is. You know what I'm saying though? Like
I don't know who the fuck Don.
Not
Kiki
only
is,
that
brother.
though, like you probably should know who Don Kiki is because Don Kiki's probably just some phenomenal guy.
Yeah, he's probably great.
Not only that, it's got it says the legacy continues, and it says Karen Berger. Who's Karen Berger? Like it's also you're stupid because you don't know who that is either. It's like it says on the front it says K by Karen Berger. Okay.
What's up, Scott Shipley? He says, "What's up from Switzerland?" Oh, actually, he says, "Hello from Switzerland."
All right. How you doing? Don't leave this guy alone. Leave him. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well in Switzerland. All right. Now check it out.
Yeah,
It says
I'm checking it out.
I'm trying to understand what brand this is. It says premium sampler. Okay, so whatever. Right.
Okay.
As opposed to non-premium sampler. And I want my last piece of tape. Wow. Oh shit! Praise God. Oh,
Donna Chamberlain says, "Oh my God, hi! You guys are beautiful. Red heart."
Okay.
Donna Chamberlain, certified full of shit, bro. Full of shit.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
We're just a guy in a Corolla and a guy talking to a guy in a Corolla. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Kiki, you got Karen Berger.
Mm-hmm.
And who's Karen Berger?
I don't know. I will tell you, Jennifer Turbeville says, "Shout me out." I will shout you out, Jennifer. We should just embrace the bots tonight. That should be the theme. Don Kiki, Karen Berger, and the bots. Anyway,
I don't,
but I will say this: Karen Berger, I have seen before. I know that Karen Berger makes K by Karen Berger. I think that's the core line. I'm not sure. So that is a known cigar manufacturer.
Okay, so who's Don Kiki? Maybe Don Kiki's the master blender. Could somebody Google this shit? Like, is this an AJ Fernandez cigar? Because the bands really look like an AJ Fernandez cigar. I'm being dead
Don,
serious.
Donna
And
Chamberlain or Jennifer Turbeville, could you let us know if this is AJ Fernandez? Is this an AJ
yeah,
Fernandez cigar?
is this an AJ Fernandez cigar? Is it?
Unreliable, dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Is it? Is it? Um,
Unreliable.
it says Esteli Nicaragua, which probably AJ Fernandez, right? But it says by Karen.
Oh, AP says Kiki was her husband. I'm glad we have somebody that knows something. Oh, he passed
Oh,
away.
now I feel like an asshole. Wait, Don Kiki died? Yo, rest in
That
peace.
sucks, dude.
I am talking shit. I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Fucking episode's ruined, dude. We try to have one lighthearted episode is already ruined, dude. Fucking this fucking place, Richie.
Okay, so Kiki was her husband.
Okay.
Also, she puts it out of love, and she even puts herself beneath him, which is very submissive of a woman to do that. And that shows that uh, I think a little more than natural. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Because I'm sure Don Kiki looks like he knew more about the cigar business than her. I mean, she's a pretty lady, but I doubt she's in the fields selecting the primings of Lajero and Seco.
Hey,
Yeah.
who knows, man? I tell you what.
No, 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 no,
Sometimes
no.
this
I'm not saying women can't. No, no, no. Let me finish. I'm not saying women can't, but if you look at her, she looks like a supermodel. So there's a different kind of women. I hate to say it. You know what I'm saying, though, bro? Like, come on.
I think sometimes the
Bro,
people who
she's
are
wearing
best
tons of jewelry and makeup. No one working in the tobacco farms is wearing jewelry and makeup. Look at my face. Can we agree on that?
she could
Do
be a
you,
master
you know
blender. Richie,
you could blend
I'm
these.
gonna
You
say it like this,
could
bro.
blend these.
I think that sometimes the people who are best at something are the people you least expect to be in that situation because they were so drawn to that thing that even though it doesn't make sense for them to be there, they find their way there. You'll find out. You'll tell me. You'll tell the whole
But
world.
who is this girl? Like, obviously Don Kiki was her husband. Did he just make the blends? And now it's just saying Karen Berger. So like, why is she putting her name on it? Why isn't it just called Don Kiki?
AP says she learned blending from him, but is a novice. So
Yeah, bro.
sucks
Come
that
on,
you
man.
could be smoking some amateur cigars tonight.
No, no, no. She had some master blend to make it, but she doesn't know what she's doing, which is probably best case. You know what I'm saying though? It literally says K for whatever, Karen or Kiki, and then it says by Karen Berger. Like you're supposed to know who Karen Berger is, and that's it. And then it's got some flags, Nicaragua. It's a Toro. I don't know. I don't know. I have the L4, Habano, Maduro, Connecticut, and Cameroon. So it's got a good selection. They're all coming in. I mean, moist. I've never had more moist cigars from a sealed package.
Mustafa Shaika, Short Facts Official, says hello, bro.
Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. So the only difference is the second band. Um, could somebody find out who makes these and where? Is it made by AJ?
My cigar is getting wet, Richie. You said damp, and now my cigar is damp. Just say good cigar words like burning well, razor sharp. You know what I mean? Let's
Bro,
use cigar positivity.
what do you want from me, man? Like, what do you want from my life? You know what I'm saying, though? What do you want? What do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah.
I want you to have a happy, fulfilling existence, and to have every cigar you smoke be the best cigar you ever smoked. I want every cigar to be better than the last. I want you to always be enjoying yourself and have a great time.
Wow. Wow. Trying to decide. I'm gonna do the Cameroon.
Great. Very nice.
And I'm gonna respectfully cut it. I was gonna just butcher it, bite it, but let me respectfully cut it and see,
Yeah.
what I can do here.
Honor the memory of Don Kiki with a good cut.
They could have said that he died,
Yeah, I think that's relevant.
Okay, so could somebody
That
talk
sounds
about
like
who Don
sarcasm. I'm
Kiki
not.
was?
Yeah.
Esteli Cigars. Who makes them?
Esteli Cigars out of Honduras. Just kidding.
Let's do this.
Richie, what do you think about 6x60 Perfectos?
I think that they're not true 6x60, so they have their place.
Yeah.
I'm saying no. I think they could be cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Isaac Vlog says, "Is there different flavors of cigars?"
Yeah.
Short
So
answer,
hold
yes.
on. No. The short answer is why don't you go smoke some cigars first before you come to the cigar channel, and then like you don't go to a bar for your first beer. Like you have one with your friends or family. Like you go to a bar, like, well, what will it be, sir? And you're like, is there different kinds of beer? And you're like, oh God, here we go. Just that's it. Like, the bartender doesn't have time for this shit. You know what I'm saying though? Like,
I think I did exactly that on my 21st birthday.
well, you would have pissed Richie off.
Maybe.
Okay. You know what's worse than a match breaking when you go to strike it? A match breaking and it actually lights. Because then you got to hold it because you don't want that thing to drum.
What's up, Uncle Larry? How you doing, man?
Dude, we're at the point where matches are so cheap now, like the quality, that is dangerous. Like every match you light just falls on your lap. Literally, it's gonna fall right on your balls and light you on fire.
As long as I don't light the match on the other end that I'm holding lights on fire, I'm probably fine. That's the worst match. It's like a trick match. Uncle Larry says he's doing great. I am glad to hear that. Anthony Davis says the tobacco isn't flavored. I think you would know that, but I think he misspelled something. Isn't really flavoring either. It's more of how the leaf is aged and all that. Yeah, it's similar to wine where the process brings out different flavors. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
doing
who's
great.
talking. I don't know who's
That's
he talking to.
Anthony Davis, who seems to be a cigar
Is
smoker
he
but does not
talking
have a
to?
wrench.
Is he talking to that guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Like if you came in here, you never had a.
it's hard to try everything if you don't even know what everything is, though. You know what I mean?
Bro, this doesn't feel like a Cameroon.
Really?
No, I had a Hemingway yesterday. That's a Cameroon.
Sure. It's quintessential.
I had the long one, the masterpiece.
That's like an A, right? That's like 9 inches.
I don't know. I walked around town. It was nice.
Nice.
Yeah, but this. I mean, construction is nice, band is nice, draw is nice, but bro, I don't think that's Cameroon. Because obviously we have to establish Cameroon could be
Right.
too much
Could
stuff
be
grown in Cameroon, Africa, but then it's like you could actually have Cameroon seed
right.
grown in Honduras and Nicaragua, etc.
For sure.
It does not taste like true Cameroon. Now, and if it is, that's a really different blend. I got to give this a second on this because the core line of what you normally kind of feel with Cameroon, and then we can go from there. It doesn't feel
Right.
like them.
Well, we got time, Richie.
It's more instead of like this, like when you get tons of like cinnamon and like
Right.
and roasted nuts and that
Yeah.
salty,
And there's sort of a
maybe.
wood and black pepper often.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
classic Red Dot or Hemingway, that kind of feeling.
Sure.
It's more of like a bready note with maybe just a little cinnamon on it. If that makes it's more of like a sourdough bready note that has a little bit of cinnamon sweetness. So it's like, okay, so I don't know how I feel about this, and it's not like it's bad in a sense, but like that's not true Cameroon. Cameroon doesn't taste like that, It's almost like if Cameroon was spliced with another strain. If that makes any sense. And my
Do we
guess would
have a
be Cameroon
Yeah.
Cameroon spliced with like Honduran.
Thank you, Uncle Larry. That was a very appropriate doming. Delightful says there's different notes like wine. That guy also doesn't have a wrench, but it seems like he's a cigar smoker. Paul Reed, this is a cigar smoking channel.
Yeah, the bots are now like letting Richie how things work. We see the smoke travels through the cigar. I can't even. I don't got time for this shit.
Rich, do you think it's possible that it's a Cameroon wrapper, but just such an unusual binder and filler that creates a?
Mm-mm.
You think it's actually
Mm-mm.
the wrapper is different?
Yeah, dude, there's no way this is true Cameroon tobacco.
Interesting.
No, 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 no,
Hmm.
no.
Are you sure that's the right one? Is it well labeled? I know it came in the sampler. Do you think they mixed it up? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it says it.
yeah, no. And honestly,
Huh.
it's actually too neat. You understand what I'm saying? It's too neat. Cameroon is not, even though Cameroon's not like a scary looking cigar.
Right.
Cameroon generally has a very nice toothiness to it and
Yeah.
grit, and there's different levels to that. But and it might be a uniform grittiness, but it still has that vibe. This is like it's neat like a paper bag. Like
Mm.
I don't true Cameroon I've never even seen like that. You know what I'm saying? Though, so
Wait,
I
you're
think
saying the texture's like a paper bag?
like that smooth. You know what I'm saying? Though, like very
That's
neat
more like
looking.
I think of that as like a San Andreas more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but San Andreas wouldn't be this light. It's more dark.
Right.
Well,
That's
most San
weird.
Andreas, yeah. So if I had to guess, it'd be a Cameroon Honduran.
Yeah.
Because um,
Here, give me a second here. No one's gotten a blend. Actually, Uncle
yeah,
Larry,
no,
could you get
no,
a blend check?
yeah, but you know what? Though? A lot of these blend checks, nobody does any investigation. They'll just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's Cameroon," which that's like okay, that's like saying, "Oh, Monte Cristo White is Connecticut." No, it's not. It's Ecuadorian Connecticut. You know what I'm saying though?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it's like, but now it's like nothing matters anymore.
Right.
Meaning, we've established what the ground rules were. Connecticut is from Connecticut. It's shade grown.
Yeah.
But now anything shade grown is Connecticut. Meanwhile, it's grown in Ecuador or grown in Honduras, shade grown. Nobody cares. It's just called Connecticut.
Right.
You know,
Well, yeah,
it's kind of
and
like
shade grows up.
champagne, like champagne. So it's like
Right.
no, if it's grown in Florida or Long Island, it's not champagne. Well, it's a sparkling wine. And so in a way, if you
Uncle. Yeah. Sorry. I don't think Uncle Larry needed to dome that guy. I think he was being friendly. Anyway, welcome, Paul. But yeah, sorry. Continue.
so
And
what I'm
shade
trying to
grows a
say,
whole
like
category.
when you're buying, if it's cigars listed as Connecticut, it really should be grown in Connecticut. And if it's Ecuadorian Connecticut, I would make sure it's
Right.
Ecuadorian Connecticut. I know it's a big word, but
Right.
like maybe Connecticut, make it an abbreviation, because in a way, you're lying to people. Because people think Connecticut, that's more expensive than Ecuador. So,
I think.
and true Connecticut
Yeah.
tobacco, bro, shade or Maduro, is more expensive than Ecuadorian Connecticut.
Right.
So it is what it is.
I think a lot of countries have a restriction on smoking age. You have to be a certain age to smoke a cigar. I think if you're old enough to smoke a cigar legally in your area, you should be able to read the word Ecuadorian. If you can't read the word Ecuadorian, it's probably a good indicator
No,
that
I
you
just
shouldn't
think
be.
I think what it is companies that are using Ecuadorian Connecticut that lots of times they omit that. Now they'll say it
Hmm.
maybe in a review somewhere, but they're not going to put it on the band or wrapper. I've never
Right.
seen that. Like, for example, if
Right.
it says like Cohiba White or Cohiba Connecticut, okay, I mean, you look into it and you're like, and maybe it is a true Connecticut. Maybe
Yeah.
it's Connecticut from Ecuador, and you're like, that's okay. So it's not the same then. Okay, that's like saying battle rapper. Well, it's really it's only, is it from Cuba? No. Well, then it's Cuban seed though. Okay, motherfucker, you grew that in Nicaragua. So like, at what point then does nothing
Right.
matter anymore? I mean, say
Yeah.
what it is, and I'm not mad if something's spliced, meaning a Cuban seed grown in Nicaragua. It could be a great cigar, maybe even better than Cuban, but just say what it is up front. You get what I'm trying to say, though. I just meaning whatever you are. Like if you're 451 or not 451, I don't care. But like if you're 451, don't get married to a woman and then behind her back go out and with five dudes. And then you get what I'm saying though. So whatever you are, just be upfront about it.
Sure.
But honesty is what I'm saying though. I just appreciate honesty. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you, Richie, and I also uh, appreciate descriptive labeling, especially when you're purchasing a product. I think that's reasonable. Also,
Well,
check
not
out
only
check out
descriptive,
the app.
I feel lots of companies do misleading labeling because they'll mislead you to the more
Right.
expensive one and thinking,
Hmm.
oh yeah, it's the more you get what I'm saying though. Like Connecticut's more expensive tobacco than Ecuadorian shade grown. And
Yeah.
well, just say the truth.
Right. Absolutely. You see the ash on this thing, dude? It's pretty
Yeah,
nice.
just going nice. And you're not
It's
even holding
going.
it up.
I think the 6x60 Perfecto is a size that has some potential.
I'll be honest, bro. I don't think we're off to a great start with Karen. Now,
Mm,
um, probably you could say, well, maybe the cigar is just a little wet. But cigar's burning fine though. Um, no, it's more of the blend, man.
right.
And in this case, maybe the other ones will be good. I mean, better, but it's definitely not true Cameroon.
Yeah.
It's more of a very instead of a nuttiness with cinnamon, a lot of cinnamon. It's more of a breadiness, like a bready note, and a slightly sour, um, with a little bit of cinnamon. But I mean, very like I have to almost like imagine the cinnamon. So it's like, what are they trying to do here? And then that's so different. I'm not saying it's bad, but for Cameroon, you're like, what the hell? And then now it's like, let me pay attention to the rest. Give me a sec.
That sounds very unusual, Richie. Give me 1 second. I want to do a little blend check here because this sounds
It's
really
it's got some black pepper to it as well.
yeah.
It's like maybe 60% darkness. And when you hold the smoke, it's got like a little bit of off-puttingness, but not like it's a piece of shit. But like when like you're lighting a cigar, like sometimes it happens like with some Rocky Patels or some Perdomos I'm not crazy about. When you puff on and you're holding the smoke and you're like, what is that? There's something about it, like you can't place it, but you don't really like it. You don't hate it, but you're like, what what's going on here? I think we lost it for a second. So that's all I'm trying to say. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what this blend is trying to do.
I'll be right back, Richie. I'm looking for a blend check. I can hear you. Maybe you can't hear me.
Well, okay,
Give me
that's
one
fine.
second.
Yeah, I gotta. I would pass on the Cameroon, and I'm not saying it's a bad cigar at all. But it's mislead. If this wasn't listed as a Cameroon, I'd say okay, maybe you can enjoy a kind of a weird, funky. It the vibe on this. I can't connect with it. You guys know the cigar controls the mood. I really can't connect with
Interesting.
the vibe.
Interesting.
You know.
Did, what, putting the idea of Cameroon aside, is there anything to it that you appreciate?
Well, it's got a good draw, great construction, nice burn. I'm not holding the ash on this. I don't respect the cigar that much, but it's got a
Yeah.
lot of breadiness, a lot of sourdough, some black pepper spice, not that much earth. It's a medium strength, but it's a little caustic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a real strong
Yeah.
cigar, but caustic meaning abrasive in a way of like I don't know what is it. It's just the way the blend is made. It's got something about it,
Yeah.
a slight funk to it, a slight vibe that I don't know if I'm picking up what they're putting down and it's like going against the blend. Like this is not a harmonious blend. And
Mm,
now most people might not pick up on that shit. But I'm telling you, I would not be smoking this cigar again. That's all you gotta know. I'm not saying it's a piece of shit. It's good construction. The band is nice, and maybe somebody would like this. But trust me, bro. I paid $7 each. In a 4-pack in Florida. So
Right.
$7 in
Right.
Florida. I'm gonna tell you right now. For $10, I could buy the big fucking Hemingway, the big one
Right.
down in Florida.
That's
It's
a good
cheap, bro.
price. That's a
It's
good
cheap.
price.
It's cheap. So for $7 here, I could literally pretty much smoke a work of art. It's
Right.
cheap down here, man.
Dang. Well, do you think so far it's even reaching the 4.0 mark? Sounds kind of
Well,
sub
I
4.0.
think it would, because the construction, the draw, and the smoke is not bad.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is the flavor, and it's not garbage, but it's so off key, if that makes any sense. And
Yeah,
especially
for
for
sure.
Cameroon, which I don't care what Cameroon cigar you have, Cameroon has very little play. Whether you're having a Hemingway or Red Dot, you're not gonna like one and hate the other, or so if you like one, you don't like the other. You might have one you like more, but
Mm,
you're not gonna go, well, you know what? This one had tons of cinnamon, but the other one had no cinnamon. Like, no, bro. Like, unless you don't know how to read notes, like they both have a lot of cinnamon.
yeah.
Now, so what the hell is this? Is not he's AP says it's Nicaraguan Cameroon. Yeah, I don't think Nicaraguan Cameroon's good. Mm-mm.
It's weird. I've been looking around a little bit. I cannot find a thing saying
No,
what it is. So
you can't find it.
PG out. Yeah. No. So if he says Nicaraguan Cameroon, then I believe him. But I don't see any information. It seems to be kind of sparse.
Mm. I don't know. Uh, I don't
And
know.
yeah, Uncle
What
Larry,
is it?
I've been having a good time with this one, but it's starting to get a little wet. Actually, I don't
Getting
know if
wet.
it's just the day or what. But it's getting a little. Oh, ashed myself, bro. Ashed myself
Ah,
heavily.
you fucked yourself
Jeez,
up.
bro. Oh
Congratulations.
man, played myself, dude.
Congratulations, you fucked up. Why'd
Thank
you
you,
fuck up
Richie.
like that?
Because I wanted to be congratulated. Is that so hard to understand?
That is what
You
it
always
is.
say men aren't appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
I might swap this out. We'll see.
So we'll see what happens, man. So yeah. So enough about the cigar right now.
Yeah.
It's not going to be recommended for Richie. Yeah, I could get a 4.0, maybe a 4.1, but the blend for Cameroon, it doesn't work. Does it? I wouldn't have listed this as a Cameroon, man,
Yeah.
because Ecuadorian Connecticut, there are some connections, and I believe it or not, I find like Ecuadorian Connecticut sometimes is more lighter.
Hmm.
I find like, because most of the time you think you've been smoking Connecticut, you haven't been smoking Connecticut. Uh, you smoke a true Connecticut, it's got a little bit different vibe, and that's the
Yeah.
problem. You don't know people find. I trust Monte Cristo. Monte Cristo had Monte Cristo White, but there was a special version a few years ago called, I think, the Vintage Series, and
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
used true Connecticut shade,
Yeah.
and it was definitely stronger. I'm not saying it was strong, but stronger. You know what I'm saying, though? And it was actually quite enjoyable. I liked it better than the Monte Cristo White.
I'm not enjoying it at this point. It's getting kind of bitter. I don't know if it's because it's wet. I'm surprised. The other one I smoked was really good. I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna get a. You think I should get a red dot or a CAO Cameroon?
I'd say CL Cameroon only because the Red Dot's the better cigar, and you already kind of blew your palate. Say the Red Dot, because you need more experience. The Red Dot, say the Red Dot for a
Yeah.
clean day with a clean palate. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah. All right.
You
I
know,
can hear that.
because I still want you to have that magical moment with the Red Dot.
Oh yeah, I
You know what I'm
got
saying?
plenty of red dots, but yeah, no, absolutely, you're right.
He said, let's see here. The new Macanudo is great. He's saying he's had a
Yeah.
great time. You know, I'm
Oh
glad you
yeah,
have it,
yeah.
man. Dude, that's
That
fantastic.
that one sounded amazing.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds fantastic. Good for you, buddy. Mhm. Good for you. I'm glad you're having a good time. You know what I'm saying, though? You know, yeah,
He
that's what it
posted
is.
that one. He said it had like Colombian in it. It
Yes,
had a Claro.
it had Spanish tobacco in it.
Claro broadleaf. Yeah, that seemed really good. That seemed really good.
Yeah, but what
Best.
lounges have that though? I haven't seen it up here. But then again, I haven't been to the main lounge since like after the PCA, like the big one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I should probably check it out tomorrow.
What's that, Big D?
Yeah, I'll be honest that this is not a bad cigar at all, but it's pissing me off. So it's a special place. The bands are nice, the construction's well made, the draw is well,
Yeah.
and it's burning well. So I'm not going to say that any of that shit is. Are you hitting a bank? Okay, all right. Some I don't know what's going on right now. Are we in a time machine right now? Is it 2020? And I don't want to know. I think I'm going to let that go. The point is, it's a well-made cigar. It's good construction. However, um, I don't like the vibe on it. I don't like the vibe on it. I'm gonna let this one slide. It's a 4.1, very good construction. The wrapper quality is nice, but the Nicaraguan Cameroon, if that's what it is, whatever Cameroon this is, it ain't no real Cameroon. You're not gonna fool me. I know Cameroon tobacco like the back of my hand, and so is it a bad cigar? No, it's bad for me though, because when I go for a Cameroon cigar, I kind of want it to feel like a Cameroon. Now you could have a wide range of how you want to blend it, but it is what it is. Nice quality grade on the wrapper though. But I've never had a cigar that's only medium strength that like it's take. I'm like not puffing it, like almost like it's too scary to puff, but it's more like I'm not enjoying it. That's pissing me off. And I'm not trying to shit on this cigar because it is well made, but I know it's misinterpretation because a Cameroon shouldn't taste like this. Not at all. I feel like Red Dot, um, uh, Hemingways, etc. This ain't no Cameroon. It's not Cameroon. You could lie to me. You could say it's Cameroon seed. Nah.
Sorry about that, Rishi. Yeah, that's too bad, bro. Do you think?
Yeah. So, what?
Yeah. Zooming out. Um, if you considered it differently, like how would you market it if you had to market it, or you think it just needs to get back to the
I
drawing board?
just think that whatever this tobacco is, Nicaraguan Cameroon, with whatever blend they're doing,
Yeah.
it has like this high pitched vibe besides the flavor of the breadiness with a little cinnamon and a little bit of black pepper spice. It's like a high pitched note that whatever it is, I can't even place it. It's like, what the fuck is that? It's like, no, 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 no. It's just not a harmonious blend.
I don't like that, Richie. I don't like the sound of that.
Dude, no, dude, you understand Richie
Yeah.
knows what he's talking about. And you can even have a cigar that's dirty, but it's a good dirty cigar. She's like, you know exactly what it is. It's like Miller
Oh,
High Life. Like Miller High Life's a good dirty beer. Like you know exactly what it is. The price is
this is
right.
a good dirty cigar right here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the best dirty Cameroon cigar.
And you put me onto it. So there you go. There's the proof, right?
And it costs nothing, $2-3 on the internet. You know,
Nothing.
you could buy those in the store for $6-7 for nothing. Actually, they had that cigar at my store for $5.99. Yeah.
That's a good price for a lounge, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, God, I don't even honestly, bro. I don't even like holding the smoke on this, and it's not because it's strong. It's like offensive, and that's a bad place to be. You understand that? I don't think you ever seen Richie like not hold the smoke on the cigar and like just let it go that fast.
Yeah, for sure. No. I mean, look, man, that's pretty sounds pretty low marks for Richie, man, to be honest with you. You usually have something good to say about a cigar. You see some sort of
Nah,
positive
no.
side.
I said the bands are nice, the construction's nice, the draw
Yeah.
is good. Dude, these are well made. I'm not going to shit
Yeah.
on that. The construction's good. The wrapper grade quality is impressive.
Yeah.
Really is. I'm not lying to you. And for $7, Florida price, which is like $10 New York maybe or 11, it'd be a good mid-tier cigar overall. But the profile, it's so caustic because it's like whatever they're trying to do. No, you know what I'm saying though. Like, it's not working. You know what I'm saying though. So whatever they're trying to do. Yeah. Oh, best way to describe the floral note. I'm sorry, the note that's like very high pitched. It's like a way over the top, like almost like a burnt floral note.
Ooh.
Imagine like floral notes that you don't like, and like so imagine like if a florist went on fire. You know what I'm saying? They're like, it's not going to smell good. It's did you ever smell like a forest fire in a sense where you're like in a field and like you can smell everything like on fire?
Mm.
It's like a high
Yeah.
pitched smell, and you're like, like
Mm.
it's too much. So those that whatever that note is on every puff, as soon as I hold the smoke, it's like that overtakes the rest of the profile. Like this high pitched like burnt floral note. You're like, no, no, no.
I hate to say, Richie, but
Almost like a vegetable
yeah.
vegetable note, like a picture like a burnt. Um, so maybe it's just an aging situation.
I
With
think if we're
tobacco,
being
maybe it's
honest, I mean that's not an impress. You know, what I mean that's kind of that could ruin a cigar just off that. You know what I mean?
yeah, with the constructions there. But see, I'm not going to shit on what is not to be shit on. The bands, the burn line, the draw, the smoke output, the feel of the wrapper, the construction, the pack is on point. I don't lie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to look at everything um, critically. So they don't need to improve on construction. Phenomenal. They don't need to improve on band. They don't need to improve on draw, the burn rate, the feel, the actual overall construction, the quality of the wrapper. They're all solid. Like this cigar could have been easily a 4.5.
Right.
So there's nothing bad about it. But the profile is so pissing me off that it's a 4.1. Like that's
Yeah.
even if someone bought it, like I'm telling you, well, I hope that the other ones aren't like this though. I hope that the Connecticut and the Maduro and the Habano, oof, I hope they don't have them. But at the
Yeah.
same time, I'm thinking maybe that whatever. Okay, let's say you have a blend and you're like, okay, we're going to use a Maduro and and a Connecticut wrapper on it, and maybe that works. But Nicaragua, and Cameroon, maybe it just doesn't play well with
Yeah. That's
anything.
possible.
First of all, second of all, you might just what I'm saying. They're like,
Yeah. Big D. There's this guy Anthony P. He's talking about. He's giving information. It's Nicaraguan Cameroon. He's talking about a new Macanudo he smoked. He says the best live cigar channel. I think he's the kind of guy that might deserve a wrench. What do you think about that? It
yeah, it
seems
was
like he's
well, like
really engaged with the channel.
well in honor that today I became a Florida citizen. In honor today, Richie has become a Florida man legally. Legally.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, that's it. Now no longer need the Colorado license. I am constitutional carry now. No longer needing a carry license. I'm gonna cover up my personal information. You know what I'm saying? Though, but you see, Richie
Sure,
the Florida man, because I don't want people seeing my address and everything else.
sure.
But yeah, it's like pink and blue. It looks like a flamingo. You know.
That's
But what's
cool.
funny, Florida gets really interesting, right? So it literally says safe driver on it, which means like in a way it's a good thing. So you get pulled over, the cops already like, like maybe nothing means nothing, but imagine like dangerous driver. He's like this person's had maybe DWIs or tons of speeding tickets.
Yeah,
Also, Florida will put on your license if you're a sex offender. Basically, it puts like violator or rapist, like it puts it right on there. Now, can you
Florida's
imagine
an
you go to a
interesting
nightclub?
place.
You go to a nightclub and you check ID, and the guy's like, like, sir, we can't have you in the club. Yeah.
That's true, bro. That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but also you could ruin a man's life by that. Because, for example, there was a story where a guy became a sex offender in New York because he was walking home and he was drunk and he
Yeah,
was just pissing on a fence. And it was nighttime.
yeah,
Now, on the other side of the fence
yeah.
was a high school or something. It was nighttime. No
Right,
kids were there. And it was literally the property's gigantic. So let's say it's on the side of
right,
like the baseball field.
right.
This guy's not a pedophile. But because it was technically a school and he was pissing, you know what I'm saying, though? So I feel like in that situation, you should get a guy a
Hmm.
$5 fine, you know.
Yeah,
Eh, Clearly, now if it was like daytime and like the kids are out there playing and you're like, well, I got a pee pee, like, no, like, that's a different context. But what I'm trying to
yeah,
say
yeah.
is if you're drunk and you got to go to the bathroom, be careful, like, where you go. I'm being dead serious. A girl, nobody would care. Nobody would care. When I drove 3 years Uber at night, you know how many girls, the whole car, three, four, five girls would get out and they'd all piss together, hold on to traffic poles and just squatting in the middle of the road. Luckily, none of them shit, but they would all be peeing. Nobody cared. Cars would be whistling. Yeah. People passing by, like three girls with their skirts up, pissing on the ground. Nobody cared. Dude, if one dude was like, like, dude, it's it. Calling the police, people, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, come on, bro. It's a double standard, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah. I'm not enjoying this as much as the first time I smoked it.
Mm.
Now
Interesting.
I'm seeing what you mean about the dirtiness of the Cameroon because the first time I smoked it, it had more of a strong Habano Cameroon flavor to it, and I didn't experience as much of the dirtiness. This
That's
time,
a
it's
very,
more how you have described it.
it's a very, it's a very dirty cigar that happened to be Cameroon. And then it also will put your veteran status, which is nice. So it has veteran on it. It says safe
Nice,
driver. Um, Operation of a motor vehicle constitutes consent to any sobriety tests required by law. I didn't know that in the state of Florida. So if they want to do sobriety tests, if you don't, I guess you get your license revoked.
interesting. Yeah, I guess that.
And
I mean, it kind of
actually,
makes sense, right?
no, actually, if you say I don't want to do a test, they can't take you to a precinct and draw blood. They always could do that. You know that, right? With without they'll get a warrant, and for your blood. And
Got you.
but it'd be funny if you did that and you weren't drunk and then you sue the shit out of them.
I'd just be like, yo, just like make sure to send it down, get it tested for other stuff, so I don't have to do additional blood work. You know?
Well, I didn't know they put my signature under my face, but my signature it just literally looks like the mountains of Colorado. Like I just did this with the signature. You don't say no, but the
Yeah,
squiggly line, it's just wow.
yeah.
That's funny. I'll try to see what else they put on there. Um, wow, I'm good to 2032. I guess I'll be alive. Um,
Something to look forward to.
yeah, I'm not sure what else they put on here. It says I'm a male, and they ask me questions. Have you ever committed DWI? Have you been arrested for DWI? Have you? What else? Have you been adjunct mentally, like as a court, like basically said you're crazy? No, you like put in an insane asylum. I guess you can't get a
Right.
driver's license if you put in an insane asylum in Florida.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like there's this situation where a person could go through a period of their life and have an experience like that, but still be
Well, let me
licensed to
explain
drive at
something.
some point.
Well, let me explain. And I agree with you. I disagree with you. This is where I disagree. Because the state of Florida, believe it or not, has the most recovery centers in America, right here in Delray,
Okay.
where I live. So they're very liberal on if you got a drug problem, which is probably connected to mental psychosis, they'll send you to therapy or 30, 90 days, 1 year, whatever, to get better. When you go, or like when a judge flat out says, like basically you can't be held responsible for yourself, like you're condemned to like not forever, but like you're going to an insane asylum. That's what that means. And for that to happen, there has to be just cause. Like it's like you can't be like, oh, he's a heroin addict. They're not going to say you're insane. You might be court ordered 90-day, what do you call it, detox. You know what I'm saying? Though, dude, to
Yeah.
be fucking certified, that's basically you certified. If you're certified, like you're doing batshit crazy, honestly, no. Florida's too populated. You get someone with a vehicle and they're batshit crazy, like, you know, so that I can understand because they don't just hand that out for no reason. Like, I put it this way: how many people have you known have been certified? Do you know anybody that's certified? I don't know anybody that's certified. So it doesn't happen to that many people, statistically. How many people you ever met? They said, "Yeah, look, I'm certified. Like, like I had to have a lawyer handle my affairs. I'm not allowed to use my bank account. Like, they actually. In fact, I knew one guy. I'm not going to use his name, but I won't say. The point is, he would get his pension. Um, and I don't want to explain how because that's his privacy. But he got, let's say, he has a pension from something, right? But it goes through a lawyer, and the lawyer he gives the bills to the lawyer, and basically they handle his affairs because if he got his money, he would just blow it all in one day on drugs. Does that make any sense?
Sure.
What's that word? Same thing happened to Britney Spears. Uh,
Oh,
sponsorship? No, what's the word?
conserva.
Conservatorship.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. So yeah, I don't have that though. Nice. I like the numbers. I like my actual driver's license number. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, I can't complain. Date issued April Fools.
Nice.
And she's like, "Do you want to be an organ donor?" I'm like, "Nah," because then when you're in the accident, they'll let you go.
Yeah,
Dude, there's
maybe.
way too much conspiracy that a fact that hospitals and everything else they're in there for business. So if it's like, well, especially if you don't have a wife or your husband there, like, in this case, if you're married and you're a woman and you have family there, they're like, we're going to let them go because we can make money off their organs. Trust me, if it's close and you're an organ donor, if you're not an organ donor, they're going to try to keep you alive. If you're an organ donor, they're going to make a lot of
I
money.
I asked some. I remember you telling me that, and so I was
That's a
renewing my
fact.
license, and
You don't have to believe conspiracy. It's a fact. There were towns caught
well,
stealing organs illegally from morgues that people that weren't organ donors, and they were still stealing it. Let's say you died today in an accident, and the family would give you your body, but they took some of your organs, and they only found out because people that were buying the organs, some people got sick. Like this woman got an organ, and then she went to a doctor. She had a legal surgery with a real legal doctor in America, and she got sick, and like, oh, you have hepatitis. I said, how did you get hepatitis? And then it's like, well, I did just get, let's say, a kidney on the black market, and they did a whole investigation, and yeah, sure, yeah, bro, it's big business. The mayor,
oh
the police chief, and county coroner, and the funeral home,
yeah,
and some religious leaders, you know what I'm saying, different religions, were all in and out together in one town in New Jersey. New
yeah,
Jersey, bro, don't eat pizza at the strip clubs. How about now? And don't get into a
yeah,
car accident in Jersey. That's all mafia.
yeah. Well, I can't. I can't speak for New Jersey or I guess Florida, but I spoke to some people who are. One of them you would definitely consider a medical professional. I would say the other one is also a medical professional, but I inquired with them, and they said no, they didn't agree with that idea. So these are people who are inside the system. So
Okay.
conflicting
First of all,
information.
I respect your opinion on that and his opinion, but that's obviously a good doctor or a bad doctor lying to you. Either way, to say that doesn't happen, dude, that's false. It's false. So I'm
Yeah,
not saying you talking to that guy didn't happen, and maybe he's a good doctor. You
yeah,
don't need all the good everyone to be bad. You know what I'm saying though.
sure, sure,
So I'm not saying
absolutely,
that guy's not telling the truth to you, but to say
sure,
it doesn't happen, bro, it's a big business, bro. People get kidnapped for their organs, bro.
sure,
So
sure, sure.
it
In
is what it is.
America, though, you think in
Oh
America that
yeah,
happens?
everywhere, anywhere. Happens a lot in South America. Happens a lot in Asia. Happens in America, sure. What do you think happens to these people? People disappear. These young kids disappear.
Yeah,
They're young. They're healthy, bro. These people, bro. I don't want to go too dark in this episode, but I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, bro.
this episode getting very dark, my friend. The
But this is the
cigar is the
truth,
mood.
dude. People go missing, and on the surface, yeah, you got sick fucks for devious reasons, but at the same time, then they use their parts. I mean, that's serious, man. It is what it is.
Dang.
Yeah, in
This year
China,
it came.
in China, there's a whole area where they keep political dissidents, and they just use them for organs.
Well,
Look it up.
no. Hold on. Yes, in China, yes. In a different. That's a very different situation, though.
Yeah, so imagine, and they keep them alive. Like they take one piece at a time. So imagine they take an eye, then they come for a testicle, maybe a kidney, maybe one lung, and then you got one lung. Oh shit. Yeah, it's almost like you're being pieced out. Like sourced out, like a junkyard. Yeah, I don't like this blend, bro. That's what it is. It's a high pitched burnt floral note, and it doesn't mix well with the cigar. That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact. Okay. What happened? You disappeared? You died? You died? AP, Dream Life, AP, AC, Sako, PG. He's gone. PG died. It is what it is. Rest in peace. Rest in PG. Now, PG was an organ donor, and he's gone. He's gone. Come. Yeah, PG donated. Rest in peace. Rest in PG. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. They got you. They got you. They got you. I'm sorry, man. I was a good dude, bro. That was a good dude. That was a good dude. That was a good dude. I always liked that kid. Yeah, dude. I don't recommend the cigar. Great construction, great burn, great draw, great looking band, good price point, good quality wrapper, really. But the profile is shit. Maybe I got a bad one, but I don't think so because see, here's the thing. The construction's on point. It is. If the wrapper and the band's on point, everything about the quality on this is on point. So for the flavor to be that off-putting on it, that's a bad blend. That's a bad blend. I can't stress that enough. I was just making a point. Are you there?
Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. For sure. Right.
And the construction's solid, right? And the feel of the wrapper's great. So therefore, if the flavor's still bad, that's a bad blend. You understand that?
I
And there's
agree with
no
you.
fixing.
Yeah,
There's no
absolutely.
fix. There's no fixing a bad blend,
Right.
right? If somebody said,
Look,
"Oh, it's a
man,
bad cigar," what was it? Oh, it wouldn't stay lit. Maybe it was too wet. Oh, what's wrong with the cigar? Oh, it couldn't draw at all. Probably plugged. Okay, so but in this case, everything's fine. It's just bad flavor. It's not
me,
correctable.
man. If you ask me, that's below a 4.0 for me. You know, I think when you get a bad blend, that's a real dud.
No, because I think part of a cigar, the draw, the burn, the banding, the construction, the look, the grade of the cigar, it has
Yeah.
everything it's supposed to have. So like if you were drunk or or really drunk, and you're smoking on this, you wouldn't realize it.
Yeah.
Or if it was like your third cigar, you wouldn't realize it because your mouth's already just coated in so much tobacco. So I can't say it's complete shit. Now I'm being honest about my preference, but I know what good Cameroon tastes like, and I also know what dirty Cameroon tastes like. Like AJ Fernandez
Yeah.
Cameroon, it's a good dirty cigar. And the CAO El Anniversary Cameroon, good dirty Cameroon. This is not that. It's not dirty at all. It's just I don't know what the fuck this blend is trying to do, but false. For my guys out there, don't buy it. Don't buy it.
Dude, Don Kiki probably rolling in his grave right now. Poor guy.
Don Kiki wouldn't have fucking made this blend.
Yeah.
Don Kiki wouldn't have
Poor
made this
Don
blend.
Kiki, bro.
You know what I'm saying? No, no, he
Yep.
wouldn't. He wouldn't make this. No, no. Don Kiki wouldn't have smoked this. It's kind of shitty that this is my first cigar as a Florida resident. I'm kind of pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the draw is so good on this, and the feel in the hand's nice. It's a nice wrapper,
Yeah.
but damn, man, like I guess April Fool's on me, on Richie. You know what I'm saying? Though, like,
Yeah,
wow,
bro. Yeah, April
maybe it's
Fool is a very
appropriate.
unpredictable day, man. It's an unpredictable day.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is. He said PG in the dark.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
So how did it go with this business meeting the other day or the dinner?
It went good, man. It went real well. It was fun. I ended up going to a lounge and then two clubs, so it was a pretty packed night. But it was cool, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Uh, you know, shook hands, got on the same page with everybody. It was nice. Everything good, man. Everything on the up and up. You know, that's a nice feeling when things start to click into place a little bit.
You could have skill in something or something you enjoy, but
Hmm.
having the right people around you could really make everything.
Absolutely. And I think there's I met some new people who are on the team, and I think that's going to make a big difference. We hit it off real quick. I think they're going to be really good additions, so I'm looking forward to it. Give me
So
one sec.
I can't even
Yeah,
smoke this anymore. The high
yeah.
pitch
Fuck it.
note now in the
Fuck
last
it.
third, the high pitch note is getting like stronger, like stronger, like literally like medium full. But because that's such an
Yeah,
off-putting note, a medium I didn't like it. A medium full. That's not strong for HE at all. This is off. This is a cigar. This blend was garbage. Now, let me take the Cameroon allegedly Cameroon wrapper off, and let me see. The problem is like my tongue is coated. See, if you take the wrapper of a
yeah.
cigar, I think you got to do it right away. If you don't do it right away, it's like kind of like you've been tasting that tobacco the whole time. At that point, I wonder if you're already compromised. Does that make any sense?
Bro, this CAO Cameroon sucks, bro. Weird day, dude. Weird day for cigars. Weird day for cigars. Because I like CAO Cameroon. I don't know what's going on either. What do we do, Richie?
Call it a night. Oh god, this thing sucks. Oh god. Oh my god.
April
Piece of
Fool's
shit.
on us.
April Fools, man. Thing sucked.
That
Thing
doesn't
sucked,
sound like that doesn't sound like 4-1 to me, bro.
dude. Oh, I hope these all don't suck. Can you imagine they all suck?
They can't all be that bad, right?
It's so nice looking cigars. Like really nice looking cigars. The foot smell in the Connecticut's nice.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, Albert Grossman says, "Yo, you got the Riz."
thanks,
Just
man.
heads up on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to smoke another cigar, but my tongue from that shit flavor is done.
Yeah. Yeah.
That pisses me off.
We tried, bro.
That
We
pisses me
did
off,
try, right? We tried.
dude. That was a bad cigar, man. That blend is garbage. You know? Wow, that
Yeah.
pissed me off. Wow, what a shitty cigar. What a shitty way to commemorate Florida.
Yeah.
Maybe I came here. I don't know.
But Richie, it's also my birthday, dude.
Today?
Yeah, bro. What a
No.
shitty
Oh, what a shitty birthday, man.
yeah.
It's your
Hilarious.
birthday? You're
Doesn't
lying to
that
me.
suck? I'm not lying to
You
you.
Why did you tell anyone?
I don't know, dude. It didn't matter, but now that the show is such a bust, I think it's funny. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's the shittiest birthday ever, man.
Nah, it's
Why
all
did you
good, man.
smoke?
We got to.
Why did you smoke a Davidoff tonight?
I've been drinking this agave cider, which is delicious, and
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would go well with a CAO Gold, and it was okay.
Is it
I definitely
is it alcoholic?
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm drinking 32 ounces of it, dude. You know me, I
Oh
don't
man,
really day drink.
no. So you're having a fun time on your birthday. You're lit, huh?
Yeah, I'm having a good time, man.
He's like, yeah, I'm good.
Thank
um,
thank you, Uncle Larry. Yeah,
yeah, bro. All the best. How old are you?
31 now.
31. You old fuck.
Yeah, still not as old as you.
Yeah, I know, bro.
But I'm trying to get there, but I can't. It's hard to outpace you. Thank you,
Wow,
Kevin.
wow, bro. You just blew my mind. And I smoked a terrible cigar on your birthday.
I know that shit's funny,
I
right?
No, I feel so bad.
Oh no, 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 no. That's not why I bring it up, man.
I feel bad, brother.
No, man. Look, I'm having a good time overall, and it was great hanging out. That's all.
Yeah,
That's what's
dude.
important.
Dude, like I was gonna smoke the Connecticut after this, but my
Yeah,
palate's so like blown out. I won't be
yeah.
able to give the Connecticut a fair judge because I'm gonna be tasting like you know what I'm saying. It's like a burnt
No,
floral note.
I
almost
know
like the ammonia.
exactly. Yeah. No, I know exactly how that goes. You can't smoke after that. That's just a bust, man. That's a bad cigar. That's a bad blend.
Dude, there are nights I've smoked 3 cigars here, and it feel my tongue like this. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? They're like, no, that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow. Should have smoked
Thank
the
you, AP.
Perdomo.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I
bro.
mean, tomorrow I'm actually meeting up with the Amendola guys.
Oh yeah,
And,
nice.
and he just came back and he worked with his new people. He worked, a new factory.
Oh
And
right. You're saying
he worked with a new blend. And he's going to give it to me personally to review.
that's awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
Now,
It's not
did he
even,
go
it's
for
not
the
even out.
leftovers?
I
Did
don't know
he
yet. I
look
don't
at
know.
the left?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
But
Well, yeah,
this blend is not even out yet.
that's awesome, dude. That's gonna be a great review.
Yeah, I'm not going to review it tomorrow, but
Sure.
I'll probably do it on Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow's kind of busy, man. Tomorrow I got my chiropractor tomorrow in the morning, and then
Nice.
we'll see with the Ukrainian. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got
Love going to the chiropractor.
and then I got to go back to the DMV at 3,
Yeah.
and then I got going to the gym before that, and then gonna hang out with him for a while, and then I've got the comedy club tomorrow night. So I guess my first thing I did as a Floridian is today was smoke a shit cigar.
Yeah.
The second thing I did was is gonna go on the stage with the comedy club.
Yeah.
I thought about
That's
like
cool, man.
oh maybe I should trade it, go to a gun store tomorrow. Now I'm a resident, go to a gun store and trade a gun and buy a gun in Florida. But then
Yeah.
at the same time, then if I did the comedy club that night, that literally is the plot to the movie The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, and I'm like, doesn't sound right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah.
remember? Because remember, he's this guy that wants to be funny, and then he gets like a 38, and then like he's on the stage, and he's just like, my
Yeah.
mother always said I was going to be a funny guy. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm literally I'm like, even though like I don't want anyone thinking like I'm copying that plot, but like it's like literally the first day Florida resident, second day buy a gun, second night go do stand up comedy. Like wow, this guy's making moves. You know what I'm saying? They're like, it's,
Well, look, hopefully you have a good time with the chiropractor and hopefully you don't bomb, man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's going to be a
yeah.
very
No, it's
different
not
story path.
possible. It's not, dude. It's not possible, dude. The routine I got picked out, bro, for the shit I'm talking about. These are things, stories that,
Yeah.
oh, bro. You give me a stage and you give me a mic and people in the audience that are drunk,
Yeah.
bro. I'm gonna feed off of them, bro. Like you can't
It's
Richie Rich.
tremendous.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
No.
a guy, an unwrenched guy came in and said that he has a joke you could use for your comedy. AP lit him up, dude. Very good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks a lot. So my routine is gonna start off about duck pond strip clubs. Then it's gonna go into you want pizza.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go into people. I'm sorry if all my jokes are about like carbohydrates and strippers. You know what I'm saying? No, but it is what it is. So and, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna start off. I'll make some jokes for Long Island, whatever, and then you get to know the crowd. Get them feel
Yeah.
like you're connected, right? Because once they're connected,
Yeah.
then it's
Yeah.
like once you know a guy, you laugh. You know what I'm saying? So you get them
I
connected,
see. Yeah.
and then right off the bat, talking about how there's a lot of similarities between duck ponds and strip clubs.
Uh
You go to that duck pond, the ducks will come. And you got the bread, they'll follow you the fuck around.
Yeah.
The moment you're out of fucking bread, the ducks are gone. You know what I'm saying? Let me quack for you, daddy. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
funny. Yeah.
It's the same thing. You at that strip club, you got the bread, quack, 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 quack. And I'm gonna turn it to that. Let me quack for you, daddy. And then I'm gonna make the strippers the duck, talk about how like maybe we could go in the back and have a private quack. And you're back there with the duck and everything. And then the goose comes in, the bouncer goose is like, no hands. He said, oh, sorry,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. That's funny. That's
Yeah.
very
They
funny.
go, yeah, but then it's gonna go into like, let me tell you why I don't go to New Jersey no more. And I'll go into the you want pizza story, And then I'll
Mhm.
go into like, let me tell you why I don't go to Connecticut no more. And then I'll go into that story with that dog, So
Yeah,
so
that's a
yeah.
great story.
Oh yeah, back to back to back to back. I already got it down. And then I'll go into, if you guys want to hear some crazy Uber stories, I could go. So I think I narrowed down the Uber stories to the people, the gynecologists, people with the checking out their cooch, for the razor burn in the back.
Yeah,
That one's funny because I can ad lib a lot of stuff about that. And then
yeah,
also the way of doing it, because it's always funny when you make the guy. Because when she told me, like, what do you think, Uber guy? Because then she's got the
right.
flashlight. Her
Yeah.
friends got the flashlight, the cooch, and her legs are up on my chair.
How's this look to you? How's this look to you,
Yeah, no, but
Richie?
I gotta like put my hands like this, and I'm obviously gonna be facing sideways, and I'll turn my head like so that it makes it look like
Yeah,
they're the girl. You know what I'm saying though? And then you gotta look
yeah.
down with like a devious look, and you look at it, you're looking for a while, and you're like, it's nice. It's really nice. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, you're doing 70 miles an hour. So when you're telling the story though, you break it down. You got to have spacing too. You got to let the joke breathe. But it's gonna
right.
be funny. So that's
That's
my
great.
routine. I mean, there's always stuff I could talk about. I mean, obviously about the guy with he blew all his friends that day. I never had that
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of friend.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's a
you
good
know,
one too.
yeah. Like I said,
That
like listen,
sounds fun, man.
normally when I have five guys, it involves cheeseburger and a French fry. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, so, but
That's
yeah,
good, man. There's a lot that there's
yeah,
a lot where I think we're looking forward to the results, man.
yeah.
For a
I
lot of
decided to
things.
start it off with side. He's come out there. I'm like, I'm gonna get it right off the bat, man. Everyone, I want to let you know that there's something under your fucking chair. And everyone like, what? And then I'm gonna be like, you say a deep voice like the carpet, just fucking. I just fucking start off with that. Hey,
Yeah,
why you think because I'm Italian from New York? You think I'm a gangster? What the fuck is this shit?
yeah,
Just start with
yeah,
something
yeah,
funny
yeah.
like that. You know, whatever. But it's all timing. You know what I'm saying though. Um, yeah, I already got this shit in my head, man, bro. That's what it is.
That's
'Cause,
awesome, man. Well, I hope it's a
yeah,
great time,
I
man.
think it'll be a fun experience because in a way, it's like, in a way, the way a comedy club set up is exactly like a schoolroom. It's a bunch of people looking at one person,
Hmm.
and they're there to laugh. But their laughs or not laughing is in a way like their judgment. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah,
they'll give
yeah,
you.
for sure,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Though. And in reality, generally the comedian is not like really a happy, funny person. The
Right,
comedian is funny because he sees all the satire and sadness in life, and he makes
right.
jokes about it. And then the normal people who don't see it. Really,
Hmm.
comedians just are good observers. You know what I'm saying? They observe stuff. You know.
Yeah, and
So
they
and they
act
got
as
the
a foil and a
yeah,
safe critic, somebody who
yeah,
is allowed to go outside the lines to point things out.
mm, yeah. Yeah. So it is what it is. So you know
Well, very good, man.
we'll see what happens. So got a
Hopefully,
full day.
hopefully the other three in that sampler are going to be better as well.
We'll you see, like 6 months from now, like Richie's got like a Netflix, a comedy deal.
That'd be awesome, man. Do it while smoking a cigar. That'd be pretty cool, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You're like actually, I'm getting a lot of cedar. Intersperse it with a review. Stay true to
yeah.
the core,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is what it is. And I can't
You could
stress
call
it
it.
enough.
You could call it. Either you could call it. Anybody seen Richie?
Yeah,
Or you could call it out of order.
yeah. I'm just gonna. Well, the main thing is I just got to get up there because basically, from what I've heard, it goes from 8 to 10:30, and of course you can go longer, but
Yeah.
basically depending on the night, they stop taking people at 9. So
Hmm.
obviously that means up until 9 you can show up, but at the same time, there's no guarantee they're gonna let you on, depending on how crowded they are. Um,
Gotcha.
like obviously, if the place is packed out, they're gonna want to keep on having people coming up. You know what I'm saying though,
Right. Right. Right.
and hanging out. So depending, so maybe, and then supposedly each person you could go 3 to 5 minutes, meaning if you're bombing, they're gonna put there's like a light, they're gonna like, hey, all right, and your shit,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Next.
so
Yeah.
basically, it said in the bylaws, please be respectful because if you go longer than the 3 to 5 minutes and the light is on, they'll cut your mic and then like basically you won't be invited back again. Like you know what I'm saying though.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So this is not like your show in a sense, but it's a good, a good opportunity if that makes any sense. There's no commitment, you know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying though. So, but I think it'll be a good opportunity, and then see from there.
I think you got some interesting stuff lined up, Rich.
Well, the same place does open music nights too. So and then I talked to another place here that I might be playing weekends there at a high end restaurant. Playing piano. So I gotta just email them and then take it from there. So we'll see I don't know, whatever it is. And as far as my regular thing, that's just waiting. That all that paperwork's done. It's just
Right. Right.
waiting for the freeze to be over. So in the
Yeah.
meantime, I'm just enjoying this space in between that doesn't
Yeah.
normally
Got a
happen.
little vacation,
So when I make
little tropical vacation, right?
the bed, but I'm making the
Yeah. Absolutely.
day, walking, just having a good time, getting a lot of nice sunshine, vitamin D. You know what I'm saying? Though.
How you got to do it.
So it is what making the best of it, man.
Oh.
How warm is it over there?
Eh, I got a jacket on. You know what I mean? But it's not too bad.
See, that's different. See, like, dude, there's never jacket weather here in Florida.
Yeah.
In South Florida, man, it's like, dude, it's summertime
Right.
always.
I'm very comfortable though. It stays. I mean, it's often around 70 here, which is really nice. In the spring. So I think that's really nice. Good
Yeah.
weather. Not hot, not
So
cold.
what's the summers like?
Summers are they get up, into the 80s, etc. And in downtown LA, they can really get a bit hotter, especially in like deep summer. It can get pretty hot. So it's not.
Yeah.
It's nice because the weather's never really brutal, but it's not perfect all the time. So,
Right.
but nothing
Right.
nothing to complain about, I think.
I
But I
don't think
hear,
you have the humidity.
yeah,
You don't have the
right,
humidity
exactly.
like here.
A lot of people talk about that in Florida. They complain about the humidity.
Yeah, bro. It's well, I mean, you gotta wear shorts pretty much wherever you go. Like, I'm saying that for the most part.
Word.
Unless you're going nighttime, with a pair of slacks, but like, dude, yeah, like I don't even know who buys fucking sweaters and I think I wore my jeans like twice here at nighttime. Like, dude, I can't imagine like
That's true.
it's just a weird vibe, man.
That'd be a pretty bad business, huh? Making cold weather clothes in Florida. Anything above shorts.
Bro, I had so much shit for cold weather. I had like 2 Carhartt jackets. The fuck am I gonna do with that? I couldn't give them away. Even to a homeless guy, like, what the fuck am I gonna do with
Yeah,
this?
maybe a blanket, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna talk about homeless John and also the guy with the T-shirt, the homeless guy. About he eats ass. So
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
the guy with the honk.
Yeah, just talk about like, listen, what's going on with the homeless in Florida? A little different.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah.
first come here, there's a guy, fucking,
That's
he
funny,
eats
dude.
ass. Like,
I wonder if they'll
yeah, because
like
the
the
bottom
Florida
line is
trip. Yeah,
you can't buy that off the rack, man. That's custom. You know, that's custom.
that's funny. Yeah, yeah.
You know.
He probably spent all his money on it. His designer.
Yeah, and then you ask the guy about it, and you
Mm.
think you want to talk about it, and he tells me to go fuck myself. So.
That is funny.
Right? Yeah. It's like, was he keeping the mystery? Like, maybe just like organ donor. He was just letting people know. He's like, yeah, just so you know. You know, maybe he's not something he wants to talk about. He just wanted everyone to know.
Florida's a different type of place, man. It sounds like.
Yeah, it's strange, but
You think you could
it
you
could be.
think you could ever settle into the mindset there, or you think it's just too crazy?
I'm taking it one day at a time.
Fair enough. This guy needs to get timed out. Hold on. Yoink.
Yeah, wow. I don't know what was that about.
Bots.
That was some strange shit, man. Well, bro, I'm
All
gonna
right.
get going, man. I hope you have a happy birthday. I'm sorry that I had a bad cigar, and my cigar affects the mood. So like,
Hey, man. It's all good, man. It's been a weird birthday, but I've had a lot of good stuff leading up to it, and I'll do some more stuff afterwards. Oh, whoops, I cut out. I'll do some more stuff afterwards. So it's all good, man. It was nice hanging out, regardless.
yeah, man, and yeah, I just can't believe how bad that blend was. I mean, just
I'm really curious to see the next three, because you just smoked the Gurkha pack. People talk so much crap on Gurkha, but you're not afraid of it, and it turned out to be good cigars. So
there
you're really
wasn't
out in the
one
wilderness of town.
wasn't one bad one, dude. It's like, what the hell is that? Like,
Yeah,
and this cost more because this was like $27, $28, and there's only 4 cigars. The
yeah.
Gurkha was like 31, and you got like 6. So, bottom line is
Think
just from that though, I'm definitely not gonna buy more of this brand, this Kiki shit.
right.
Uh, no, sorry,
Well,
Don Kiki,
yeah. Hopefully it's maybe Cameron's hard to blend with, or she was trying to do something too different. I don't know.
dude. I can't in good faith tell people to smoke that. You
No,
know,
definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, I
you
can't
know,
even remember the last time you smoked a cigar that you felt was, there was not a use for it particularly. You know what I mean? Because even
yeah,
with the Amistad Black, you were still able to say, you could maybe use it for a certain type of mood, maybe. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, but not this, dude. Not this shit.
I guess it wasn't made at AJ, right? He doesn't make anything that bad, I think.
No, and if it was, I'd be surprised.
Yeah,
If it was, I'd be surprised. I'd be really surprised if that was AJ. You know.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
All right,
man.
brother.
Well, God bless you on your birthday, man. Many more. And
Cheers, man.
I'm
Thank you.
sorry that my cigar affects the mood, and that literally, like, after a bad cigar like that, like Richie's like, I'm never gonna smoke cigars again. Like that just ruined my night. You know.
Wow. I'm
Like
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
if I would have
Yeah.
smoked that before I went on stage, I wouldn't have went on. I'd be like, nah,
Yeah.
I have.
You're
I
like,
can't.
nothing's funny anyway. It doesn't matter.
No, maybe I'll just take like a hit of like a Patron like 64 right before I go. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
saying
awesome. Yeah, something vibrant. Yeah.
yeah, something just like straight to the fucking point, just. But yeah,
Yeah, that'd be pretty
yeah, man.
funny if you figure out what the best comedy cigar is, right?
I do a Padron 26, the small one. You
Yeah,
got like
that makes sense. Yeah.
you smoke it fast. You got like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can smoke in a cigar in a comedy club. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, I always forget that. Everything changed.
yeah, yeah. I don't think you can. Shit. Yeah, you
All right,
can't. Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah, man. Well,
Well,
bro,
look,
you
no.
be good, man. I'll see you soon,
Cheers.
brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
See you
sorry.
soon, man.
I'm so
Hey,
depressing right now.
it's not at all, man. It's not at all. We got to hang out. That's the important part, right?
But that's the part of Richie. Like I put myself out there to investigate all these different cigars, and
Yeah.
it's a risk.
Yeah. That's part of it. It's what comes with it, right?
Honestly, just by that one cigar in the 4 pack, though, I can't recommend the whole 4 pack. I mean, even if the
Right.
Maduro's good, that 4 pack pissed me off, man. That Cameroon, what the fuck is that, man?
That's crazy. I've never even heard of Nicaraguan Cameroon. They're doing some weird stuff over there.
Well, I think AJ's been doing it, but his Nicaraguan Cameroon is not that bad. Like his San Lotano's not real Cameroon. He not at that price point.
You're talking
And
about the New World.
yeah, yeah. Steve Saka said that was Nicaraguan Cameroon.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, man.
Hey, bro, you stay fresh.
I will, dude. I will. I'm gonna shower right after this. I showered already today. I'm gonna shower after this.
Shall get fresh. Hey, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hey, it's
The
been
30s of my life in the 30s was some of the best times of my life. My 30s, that decade, I look back at 30 to 40 years old.
yeah.
I had a good run. I had a good run. A lot of good times with family, good time with my daughter, the best I could. I
Yeah.
had more women than you can imagine. Um, it is what it is. But I'd say family's more reliable than women. So take my advice.
All right, Rich. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I have
Yeah.
a good run too of some sort. Whatever that means for me. I hope I get to see a good decade, man.
Let me rephrase that too. 'Cause Richie said family's more reliable than women. I'm not saying date someone in your family because I didn't say Tennessee. He's like, so, so like you just like DM one of your cousins. And like, well, Richie said only family's reliable. Like, it's not what I meant.
That's funny, man.
He's
Yeah.
like, we're gonna save a lot of money in the wedding because the family's already.
Everybody knows each
We,
other. It's gonna be easy.
yeah, you only got to invite half the amount. You know what I'm saying? You do like a college course on the financial benefits of marrying your cousin. You like,
You imagine you're just an innocent bystander going to that wedding. You're friends with either the bride or the groom, right? You show up and you're
yeah,
like, "Oh, how do you know the bride? Blah blah blah. How do you know the
yeah,
groom?" Same answer. You're like, "Hmm."
exactly, exactly.
Slowly figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like they tell us stories, like like yeah, dude, that's just so fucked up. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure it happens though.
I don't know, man. These
Some
days,
dude, these days, dude. Did you ever hear of Kentucky, West Virginia? It happens. It happens. I mean, it
I can't
happens.
even imagine. I can't imagine. I can't even imagine like what the conversation would be like. You know what I mean? Like what the conversation at the wedding would be like between just people guests.
Yeah, well, in that case, you're in that over there. Like your father is also your second cousin. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, they got the they got a family tree like a net.
Yeah, yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, yeah. That would make. Oh shit. The grandfather would also be the kid's like great uncle. Like it's just
I can't even imagine telling stories like what I mean. Like my great uncle, who's also my great, we messed up,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Great uncle is a great uncle father. He's an uncle father.
Wait, could your father also be your uncle? No, because it would be your brother. Oh wait, oh I see. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, that's crazy, man. The cigar is the mood, and We should shut this episode off, dude.
Yeah, this episode has ruined me,
It's
man.
it's due. It's cursed. The April
Yeah,
Fool's
I mean,
episode, man.
yeah, I mean, yeah, no, it's not the vibe. This wasn't the vibe. This
Not,
was
not the vibe, bro.
yeah, the blend affects Richie. Like Richie's like a cigar interpreter, but like clairvoyant. He's like,
Yeah, yeah.
please stop. I cannot take no more. Stop. Like,
Right, right. Yeah, the cigar wants to say it hates me.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I hate you all for making me smoke this. So, like, it made me never want to smoke cigars again. I hope that goes away.
Well, take a break,
That
man.
might be the last episode. That's the
That's
last
it.
episode.
We found it. We found the last episode.
Especially because it was so well made and looked so
Right.
nice, and the bands were so good that like it made me not believe in cigars.
Yeah. You were like
You
you
know,
were like
saying no,
you were smoking it like, oh yeah, it's like pungent, high pitched, like floral, like terrible. You know what I mean? You're like, but it looks so nice. Keep smoking it. Keep smoking it. Maybe she really hated her husband. Maybe she actually killed her husband, dude. That'd be funny. She's just out for general vengeance.
So it is. He said, "Thanks, Karen, for." Of course, we should have known Karen. Karen's always a bad thing. So, bro. Anyways, bro, I'll see you around, man. Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, man. Cheers. All
Cheers
good,
to you
man.
both.
Have a good night, man. I'll see you later.
Have a good one, bro. Peace
All
out.
right. Peace.